Everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon, all CMA Inter students. I just want to show you the latest question paper and make an analysis exactly. What is the weightage as per the latest question paper? What is actually the weightage in weightage from various chapters? BRICS Academy students, especially I recorded this in case other students are also watching, no issues. So this is intermediate CMA intermediate examination paper, December 2023, maximum marks 100. And the question paper title is Business Laws and Ethics. We look at this, answer question number 1 and 5 from question number 2 and 2 question number 8. So clearly it says question number 1 is compulsory, and also any 5 from question number 2. So question number 1 you have to attempt, that is question number 1. We have MCQ questions. So this paper, December 2023, we have 2 marks questions, 15. 2 marks question, 15. Like we have one question from untouchability abolished, that is constitution question this is. Then we have one question from agency contracts. We have one question from a breach of contract, that is contract act. So 2 questions from contract. Then we have one question from negotiable instrument act, one question from negotiable instrument act. And we have one question from LLP. If you look at the question, they're asking forms. So moral of the story, whenever you read law, if in any lesson you have got forms, you make sure, since it was asked before, then there's every possibility they can ask you again any forms. Then so one question from negotiable instrument, one question from LLP, 2 questions from contract act, and gratuity may one question is asked. Then we have minimum wages act may wages code on wages, like 2019 one question is there, and company prospect, company may one question is there. Company law second question has been asked, see there. Okay, very simple. Next one, quorum of the, so company law say 3 multiple choice questions were asked. So if you look at multiple choice questions, may again, if you see, this is also company law 4 questions. This is also company law 5 questions. And this is also company law 6 questions. This is public office. Obviously, this is about ethics may one question, moral management one. So from ethics, you have got 2 questions. From company law, you have got 6, 7 questions. So out of 15 questions, you have more number of questions from company law. That is the moral of the story. Okay, so read accordingly, because even then, whether it 1 question, 2 question, whatever it is, unless and until you have a concept grip, it's very difficult for you to answer these questions. So make sure you cover ICMAI textbook. If you refer textbook, I'm telling you, you will have a lot of advantages, because these forms, sections, anything they ask, definitely that is one thing. So company law is very important, because even in MCQs, even in, I'll show you, even in descriptive questions also, company law questions are more in quantity. So you should be very careful about company law. So that means if you have 5 questions here, 10 marks over here, and again another to 30, almost 40 marks worth you will get from company law. So company law, company law, company law, company law. The problem of you people is sometimes when one chapter is so bulky, like partnership is bulky, LLP is bulky, you will be more worried, but there is only one question. Of course, there is nothing wrong in covering everything, but you have to smartly attempt the exam instead of hovering around every topic, everything. It's better to focus on important things, the more weightage lessons, so that you will. So again, next after company law, you have more questions from contract act also. Understood? Next section B may, it says answer any 5 questions out of 7. So 2 question choice is given. Each question carries 14 marks. That means in every question there are 2 questions. In every question there are 2 questions, like 7 marks each. All right. Again, you see contract act already 3-4 questions we have seen in MCQ questions. Contract act में 3-4 questions we have already seen MCQ questions, right? And again, you see here, this quasi contract is contract act, immunity contract act. So almost 14 marks, 14 plus almost 6 marks, 20 marks from contract act in this paper. Let's see one more paper, then I'll give you correct analysis, which is, so as of now, I came to an understanding that yes, contract act, more number of questions. So 14 marks plus 6 marks, almost 20 marks, right? Next one, partners may one question is asked, and That to Indian Partnership Act, one question, that is only 7 marks weightage. Partnership may there, one question, 7 plus 8, almost 9 marks weightage. Here, Sale of Goods Act, one question, only one question they've asked. See, agreement to sell, that too, very simple question they've asked. Yes. Then next you see, so sale of goods, one question came, Partnership Act, one question came, Contract Act, two questions came. That is Contract Act overall weightage, including MCQ, and this one is almost 20 marks weightage. So you go in detail when it comes to Contract Act. Next one, if you see code on wages, one question, there also one question, 7 plus 1, almost 9 marks here. Then we have filing of norm gratuity act, there also one question, here one question, so 7 plus 2, 9 marks here. Then company law, see, this is one question from company law, 7 marks, another question from company law, 7 marks, audit committee, another question from company law, 7 marks, board of directors, another question from company law, overall 4, almost 28 marks plus almost 10 marks, 38 marks. So 5 to 6 questions they're asking in MCQ based questions, and or 5 maximum, if not 6, maximum 5 questions if they ask. So also 10 marks plus here, almost close to 40 marks weightage is there from company law. So company law, Contract Act is ruling the roost right now. In this paper, I'm analyzing exactly the paper which is asked previously, right? The next one, 7th question, if you see kinds of business with the ethics, so ethics, one question has been asked, and one more. So from ethics, 7 plus 7, 14 marks weightage has come. So straight theory questions you have got. And there are 2 question choice here. 2 question choice. Those 2 questions, again, they are asking practical questions. In practical scenario, if you look at this, this question could be mixed with cotton, deploying additional laborers, X is not willing to pay labor charges. So this is again code on wages. Yes, that is one thing, 7 marks. If in case student is not very comfortable, I'm telling you, since there is a choice, there is every possibility. If actually practice questions, if you could remember exact solution, first paragraph, if you write the solution, second paragraph, you explain what actually happened in the case, and last paragraph, if you could give a conclusion, 100% you will get better marks. But if in case your solution is wrong and your concept understanding itself is wrong, I'm telling you, you will lose the marks. So therefore, it's better to focus on pure theory and attempt those questions, these 2 questions. If you want to leave, you can leave it for a choice. That is one smart idea, right? One more question there was ABC director. So company law, one question has been asked, chairman of so and so, etc. Okay, registrar. So this is related to company law. So you see now another 7 marks weightage. Of course, it's a choice question. Assume 2 questions are choice. So overall, company law questions are dominating. If you know this, you can answer. Practical questions, you always have to answer. First paragraph, explaining exactly what is the concept related. Second paragraph, you have to explain what happened in the case and what is the problem you have to identify. The last paragraph, you have to give a solution, giving, in the instant case, taking the above situation into consideration. This is what Polki, you have to explain the solution. If you are able to explain in the first paragraph concept, what is associated, means you first concept in the sense, what is it related to meetings, is it related to board of directors, is it related to let's say issue of shares, so is it related to debentures, is it related to issue of what raising of money in the form of deposits, issue of debentures. Likewise, you have to find out what exactly is the concept in that practical question. Once you know the concept, then first paragraph you have to explain the concept. Next paragraph you have to explain what exactly is the issue. The last paragraph you have to give a solution. If you can do this and remember concept, practical questions are added advantage. 100% you will be able to get questions. But generally what happens is in practical questions, practical in the sense here, case law based questions, it is better to write a section. If you write a section, there is every possibility you will get good chance of getting good marks. If you don't remember section, or if you write a wrong section, there is every possibility question may be cancelled. So if you, instead of taking a risk, if you go for plain theory questions, whether you write the section, don't write the section, it will not make any big difference because it's a straight theory. If you write sections, fine, you can give a better impression to examiner even in theory questions. If you don't write sections also, I don't think so more than 1 mark will be deducted. That is what you have to focus smartly. Another question paper I'll discuss now today. Another question paper. Let's say now we came to an understanding that overall, which is dominating, overall company law, Contract Act is dominating. Let us see now another question paper. Right in front of you, I'm opening another question paper. Okay, another question paper we have, see here, model question paper. Model question paper may they have given term June 23 set to June 23 model question paper they have given here. This model question paper may what they gave, you see 12 questions they gave. That was a final question paper. This is 12 questions they gave. 12 questions, 1 mark each only. Okay, so this is Contract Act 1 question they gave. Okay, Contract Act 1 question. This is Contract Act. All right, one model paper I'm telling you. Then they have given Factories Act 1 question. Then they have given here Factories Act 1 more question they gave. Then Gratuity Act 1 more question they gave. See forms names, the nomination forms details. You have so many forms. Okay, next PF Act 1 question is asked. So on an average, if you see every act, 1 MCQ question they're asking. Good. Next one, bonus like code on wages. Mein bonus provisions are there. Yes, bonus act. I mean bonus provisions in code on wages. They're asking 1 question. Minimum number company 1 question is there. Company second question is there. Company third question is there. Company fourth question is there. Yeah, 4 questions came from company. Here also 4 marks. So here also MCQ also company law is dominating. Next, ethics 1 question came. Yes, ethics 2 questions came. There also 2 questions came. So if you look at overall scenario, there is every possibility, since number of questions are less over here, they try to ask less number of, at least 1 question from every act, but overall company law questions are more. Yes. Then next you see, if you look at another in this model paper, true or false questions were also there. Okay, in true or false questions, if you see sale of goods 1 question, gratuity 1 question, okay, company law 1 question, bonus 1 question, company law 2nd question, ethics 1 question, ethics 2 questions. Again, company law ethics is dominating here, right? Then fill in the blanks questions if you see also in the model paper. So limited liability 1 question, provident fund 1 question. Okay, next company 1 question, then company 2nd question. Here also company law dominating. So in every pattern of the questions, whether it is MCQ or it is fill in the blanks or it is true or false questions or it is descriptive or it is practical, no matter what, the presence of company law is there. So mash it off, revise more number of times. Company law, if you revise more number of times, trust me, you will be in a better position to do. And other topics, read from institute material. You will definitely have some advantage because material is not in a proper order, but I'm telling you content is very good. So make sure you go through and cover up the entire syllabus from the textbook. The problem is you always look for ready-made material. An organized discipline material which is prepared by anybody is fine, but if in case you don't find such kind of material, even if you find such kind of material, make sure you cover the syllabus which is given in the institute material. My sincere advice, right? Next you see section, next Contract Act 1 question, Negotiable Instrument Act 1 question, Contract Act 2nd question again, then Partnership 1 question. So Contract Act 2 questions came, almost 10 marks here. Next employee, that is ESI 1 question. Again code on wages 1 question, again company 1 question, company 2nd question, company 3rd question. So overall if you see company 3 questions have come, and license company 4th question, section 8 company 4 questions into almost average 6 marks if you take also 24, and there again 4. So 30 to 35 marks, 100% company law is dominating. So first what you have to do, pura company law finish karo first, revise the entire company law, then revise Contract Act, then start attacking each act differently. Is my point clear? Yes. Then again Gratuity Act 1 question. Gratuity, every time if you see gratuity in every model paper they are asking 1 question. So gratuity is one very important, because in a code on wages you have got many labor laws, but when it comes to gratuity, PF separate acts are there. So make sure you read such separate acts, that will help you a lot. Okay, then here again ethics may 1 LLP 1 question. So LLP partnership average 1 question, one MCQ question, 1 theory question. That's it, 7 marks, etc. So overall, if you take 1 or 2 also, almost you have at least 7 to 9 marks weightage from partnership and LLP. That is the point. So my sincere advice, you have to have a grip on the concept. Having grip on the concept will definitely be dependent on you revising entire textbook. So first finish. I'm telling you now, overall, I'm telling you to smartly pass this examination based on previous exam question papers and model papers given by the institute. Finish company law first and finish ethics, because ethics takes less time. The next important thing is contract act you finish. Next thing is gratuity PF act you finish. Next, sale of goods you finish. If you finish, guarantee 7-8 marks, 7-8 marks questions. Gratuity 7-8 marks. Overall, sale of goods 7-8 marks. Partnership 7-8 marks. LLP 7-8 marks. Like independent acts if you see. Yes, you can save a lot. So if you read almost ethics and this one, 5 plus 10, 2 questions from ethics, 10 marks if you get also here, 35, 40 marks if you get also, almost 50% of your paper is completely dependent on this one. Another 20% if you go, definitely you can go for contract act. So that means if you have read company law, if you have read ethics, if you have read contract act, you're almost ready. Next step over gratuity act you finish, negotiable instrument act you finish, and sale of goods you finish. There again 15 marks. So finish. You're almost ready for exam. Even if you could not answer complete exam paper also, if you have read sale of goods completely, contract act completely, company law completely, ethics completely, you're almost attempting 60 marks aram se without any difficulty. All right. Have some smart planning and refer previous question papers. One more analysis I'll give you in the next video. So please watch and read and prepare accordingly. And always remember, last but not the least, when you are studying, you put on the paper what you have read, what you have understood, whatever you studied, whatever you understood, make sure you always keep it on the paper. Scribble on the paper, keep writing what you have read. That will actually help you to ace the exam. All right. Yes, all BRICS Academy students, all the very best for your exam. Please prepare. Any doubts, clarifications you want, WhatsApp me. We will be always there to help you. Thank you. Good day.